Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Fitz, and we are on a brand new server called Wolven Galaxy. And this is day 2 on it, and everyone has been super kind and gave me diamond armor and diamond tools and some netherite ingots. So I've already got fully geared out. They're pretty far into it, and also they have a mod that allows us to have both the protection of a netherite chestplate and an elytra at the same time, so we don't even have to sacrifice our armor for our flight. But this is kind of the area I plan to settle down in. We've got a really nice mountain here, and we have a couple shulker boxes and a village very close by. So we're going to be working with the villagers, getting a villager breeder set up, and get our enchantments to where they need to be. Right now we are just kind of whatever ones we got right off the bat. So we'll be working with those, getting the books to do so. We're going to need to get some cows and get the leather for that, and get the crops so we can get the farmers up, get emeralds, and some librarians to start getting books. But first, we need a house. And I think our starter house is going to go right here in this area. So I'll bring you back once I get that all together. We got the starter base done, so we have a house. We have a couple chests in here and a bed. That's really all we've got. We've got some lights and stuff. We put some windows in. Next, we need to start working on some pumpkins and melons. So that means I need redstone, I need observers, mine carts, that kind of thing. So we're going to go on a hunt. We've got our farm over here. It's grown. Probably plant some pumpkins and melons before we leave too. But this is all in preparation for all the villager trading. So let's see if we can get into any trouble down in the mines. Well, I decided to go nuclear with the pumpkin and melon farm, as you can see behind me. We do need to get a little bit of glass around it, but it seems to be working well. Let's go check it out. You may have seen me build this before if you've been watching the channel for any time. It's pretty simple, just observers with pistons facing down. The observers watch the stem, a little bit of redstone dust on top makes the pistons in all 4 quadrants extend. And when they extend, they push down the pumpkins, and some are coming off. So that's why we need to get something around the outside. Then we have the minecart with a hopper in it going around, and it'll stop right down here on the end and transfer into this first chest, which drains down into the rest. So we're starting to get some melons and pumpkins, and this is going to help our trades out with the farmers tremendously. We do need to get the villager breeder up and running, as well as a place for the villagers to get started. I did show the house off earlier. Haven't made any changes to it, but there it is again. And pretty happy with it. I think I may add a loft in here, maybe add some additional storage. But our next task is to get that villager breeder up and running. So let's jump right into that. So it seems, again, we got ahead of ourselves. We do have a villager breeder already set up and ready to go. And I did this over in a live stream on twitch.tv/Mr. Fitz. Come follow me there. Just make sure you use a 1 instead of an I when you type the address in. And you can see me build cool things like that. Next, we're going to need to find a place to put these villagers and also sleep. So let's grab a nap. And see if we can figure out a good place for these villagers to go. It's not going to be super permanent, but we probably could get away with getting them in the wall up here. Let's see if we can make it up here first try. Alright, this is normally my little step over. I haven't made a good way in here yet. But we could probably carve this wall out just a little bit and start putting them in here. I think that would actually be a pretty good place for them. So let me get to that, and we'll start farming some vegetables so that we can get these villagers bred up. We have a few in there. And if you watched my last season, or the season I'm still currently on Earthborn SMP, you will see this same villager breeder except with glass. So it's pretty standard. I think I saw this on an Impulse SV video. I'll link his tutorial for this down below. So just some trapdoors. It looks like my villagers are gone. I've lost 2 villagers. So that may be the next project. Anyway, let me get to it and I'll get back to you. Alright, well, I've got some crude villager trading area accomplished. So we've got some carrots, we've got a few potatoes. We're going to see if we can level these guys up. We need to get some emeralds before we start messing with librarians for books, because we definitely need books. So let's see how far we can get these guys with just what we have. We'll stick with potatoes with this guy and wheat with this guy. Ooh. That's a scary noise. Ooh, I don't know where that came from. Gotta start somewhere. Absolutely. So, let's try to get these guys leveled up. It's gonna take a little while, but we'll get there. And yeah, we'll get to the librarians, get our... Oh, we can do a little bit more there. And we can get our armor to where it needs to go, our weapons to where they need to go, and tools, and get them turned into netherite so that we'll be caught up. So we're at 10 emeralds. We're gonna get some librarians. We might even start on a automatic carrot and wheat farm. We've got enough iron to start that, so we might get that going. Carrot, potatoes at least, probably not the wheat, but we will get there as well. All right, we'll be back. Well, I figured out what that scary noise was. We've got another player on the server, Gamma, and he is working on making 3 stacks of beacons. They are really far ahead of me, and I hope to catch up. They've got lots of farms and stuff. Speaking of farms, we've made one, so the trading with the carrots and potatoes is going to be much easier now once this grows up. So we have a farmer villager in here. Oh, there's that scary sound again. He just spawned at least 2 more withers. That's good. That's another beacon, 2 beacons for him. Oh, there's another one, 3, 4. Oh, he might have only got 4. He was trying for 6. 6 at a time, but he's only down, he got 4 that time, so that's good. But we've got this farmer in here. We've got carrots and potatoes in here for him to pick up, keep in his inventory. And when he gets all full up, he's going to try to trade with this villager guy here. He's going to try to throw him over to him, but he can't quite reach him. And it'll either go in that minecart hopper, or hopper minecart, or it'll go into this hopper and the hopper below it, and into this chest. Looks like we've dropped some stuff in here too. So that's all right, but it'll all get in there, and that'll help us get more villagers so that we can expand our villager trading, which we need for our books, and also help us trade and level up our farmers. We also need to breed up those cows over there. So let's go grab some wheat and start that. I've been neglecting them. There's my wheat. My inventory is also a mess. But I like this little design. We did a little bit of deep slate tiles here, andesite walls. I know we can't get out. We've got torches on the side, that way it'll grow even at night. Hopefully nobody gets them. We might need to protect him a little better. But we do have a lightning rod up top, so hopefully these guys don't turn it into witches. If they do, we'll build this up into a proper building, maybe even make it multiple levels. But currently, this is our starter farm, and that's what we got. Let's get these cows fed. How many do we have now? We have 4. That's good. That'll make it a little bit easier to breed. And we'll condense these down so they'll start crushing. Maybe put some hoppers under them. We've got plenty of iron to do so. To collect the steak and the leather. Alright, well, I'm not sure what we're going to go with next, but as soon as we get those farmers leveled up, we've got plenty of pumpkins and melons. Let's go look at that real quick. We have done a couple, I think 1 night of AFK just to kind of see how much that thing produces. It's a 9x9 farm, and I think it produces pretty well. Let's go take a look real quick. We've got that many. So I've been converting the melon slices into melon. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, it's time to go ahead and convert that over. Well, while I do that, you guys take a break and I'll be right back with our next project. The villager breeder's up and running, and as you can see, it's been very profitable. There are only 3 in there now, but we have a bunch moved up to where we had our farmers before. We do need to get some more workstations for them. So let's go check out and see what that's looking like so far. Right up here, still no good way in. Pumpkin and melon farm is killing it still. And we've got about a stack of emerald blocks so far. We did have a zombie come in and converted these 2 guys. So we're down to 1 pumpkin and 1 melon for those trades. This guy down to 1, I think, because he talked to that guy, but he didn't get converted, I don't think. This guy going to be a farmer, and I only have 2 of the lecterns right now. I have moved them around a little bit, but we have a mending villager, we have an infinity villager, and he now has looting 2, and the glass is going to be important coming up here. We did get this guy, and he's got efficiency, so we traded with him 1 time. And these are all going to be librarians. And I haven't decided what to do on this side, but we're going to put just as many down this side and make this into a nice room. Right now it's just plain brick or plain stone, but we will get further. And it looks like nighttime is set in. We did have a little accident with our farmer villager over there. Looks like Dark Witch is going to sleep for us. And both these guys were missing after an AFK session, so we're probably going to need to put glass on the sides here and on the top so that these guys are fully protected. There was 1 spawnable place in here. I'm not sure why. Looks like this guy has gone to straight carrots. So I might have to give him some potatoes. Let's see. We don't have any in here, but that's okay. Carrots are fine. We don't necessarily need potatoes. And other than that, we haven't made much progress. I haven't had a lot of time to get on here and record. We did plant a little bit of sugarcane so we can start getting that paper trade and unlocking these librarians. But man, that's a nice view right there. I like that hill over there. But anyway, this was my AFK spot. Let's take that down. It's kind of ugly. And we're going to start making things prettier here. Get some glass involved, get some other blocks. Maybe we can get some masons going, get some quartz incorporated into our builds. And then we need to start working on big farms. I think next episode we're going to be working on probably a gold farm. I'm not sure if I want to make it an experience farm or not. And a bartering farm. That way we can start getting all the types of blocks we had on the last series. But you guys stick around for a minute and I'll figure out what our next little project's going to be. Probably the glass over here. But we'll see you guys in a second.
Insane.
Alright, so what you saw in that last time lapse, we're working on a guardian farm. And by working on, I mean it's done. I wasn't able to capture the last portion of me building it, but we're going to show it off right now. So let's go check it out. And we have a new mod installed called Free Camp. I think we had our things mixed up, so here we go. So we did add the soul sand below it, and it pushes right into the nether portal. And I think it's getting pretty good rates. And I'll show you why I think that in just a second. So we cleared out all of the chests this morning, and we'll fly over and see the collection area. Let's see, our house is this way. We'll fly over the ocean. No rockets needed to make it to the portal. From there, anyway. So let's jump on through. I made a little path up to our collection area. And we used some prismarine stairs to get there. We need to pretty up this hallway as well. That'll come at another time. We walk over the lava here. Let's see what we've got for just the past probably hour of AFK there. That's not from today. So we haven't been AFK there long, and we've already got lots of stuff coming in. Lots of COD that we just throw away. And I've got some stuff stored up back here as well. We did make a shop. So we'll get over there real quick. Waste some rockets. We did end up finishing this thing off with glass. So now our villagers are protected. We don't have to worry about them anymore. That is great. We haven't prettied that up yet, but we'll get there. We did add another portal up here so that we can get to the top of Nether. And that is where our shop is. So again, a lot of this stuff I work on live on Twitch, so come check me out there if you want to see me get into these builds. So we have our guardian here, and everything is spawn proof. We have carpets on the top, and we're using slabs at the top there to prevent spawning. Carpets on top of these, and half slabs on the eyebrow. So if we walk in here, we've got sea lanterns to light everything out, hanging from change with some warped trapdoors, and our little storage areas here. And this is why I think it's got pretty good rates. We are full stocked minus 2 stacks of those that just got bought. And we put them on item frames and made them invisible and locked them so you can't move them. And we worked on our path, and we put some carpet around it, kind of make him look like he is sitting in water because he's a little bit lower in the bedrock. I think it's pretty cool. And we made our path here all the way back to the spawn area, which is looking pretty cool. Guru worked on this. If you guys haven't checked him out, you definitely should. I'll try to get his link into the description below. But spawn portal that takes us back to spawn, where we have our meeting room and things like that. And hopefully everyone will get their paths in, so everybody knows where to go and how to get to people's different places. Oh, I think there's soul speed boost. Pretty nice. Alright, well, let's go back to the guardian here. And guys, I think that's going to do it for me today. I think we'll call that an episode. Please come back, check me out anytime. And if you made it this far, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.